calendar.
Mark your calendar. August 28th. Steel Dragons versus Punished. And then you got Second PD versus TG in a either 10v10 or 12v12. Their choice at that point in time. All Soviet fights. We're going to be on Prok and Ensk, and all Soviet bias. We're gonna love it. I might even try to drink a little bit of vodka and sound Russian that day. So
yes, bring your hammer and sickle. It is going to be a heck of a night, man. I'm looking forward to this. I can't wait to see what the tank lineups look like.
Right, exactly. There is no restrictions. We could see 12 IS-7s.
Sevens, yeah. So, it can be it can get kind of nutty. So this is gonna be one to watch.
Right, and then if you want to get your team in on one of the next specials, so the next special that we're going to be doing, this will be in September, the latter part of September. I want you to bring your biggest and baddest Germans. We're going to do all Germans, das gut.
Yes.
So are we going to see?
So I like these little nights. We kind of kicked this off with the 4th of July special with the All American Night, and it seems like the fans and everybody really likes these kind of special nights that we throw on.
Right. Gives everybody a little bit of let your collar down, sit back, relax, and able to enjoy. Just have a lot of fun. Not worry about presence and everything in the public and a tournament pressure.
Yeah.
Just come out, blow some shit up, and have some fun.
Exactly. Now, our timer is ticking down, and
well, I went ahead and rebooted the timer since
Hells
was talking and nobody was picking any tanks. We were down to 90 seconds. So.
All right.
Yep. Just make sure get everybody over there good to go. We got tanks going up. There we go. It's all good.
Yep, there we go.
We're going to have some German bias, some Soviet bias, and then starting October, we will have last year I missed out, but this year I'm going to have another one. It's going to be a WNF October, so we'll have Scarefest all month long. We're going to have some fun with this. We're going to have night maps and night variants, war variants. So we're going to have some fun with that, as well as, with a lot of the other GTL, whatever is tournaments going on, and if it could be streamed. So I highly doubt that we will get any stream time on the Wargaming tournament. I don't know. That's ran by a different group of people. Yeah, it's one of those.
Yeah. There's only, on this format, it's 770, so only 7 tanks need to go up in order to run this out. It looks like AMD's ready to go there.
Yep.
AMD want to go through AMD, or?
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead.
Goku coming out there in the Yagpan, Straw Hat, and IS-7. Icky Sticky and Nilrak both in the 705A. AC in the Mouse, Jolly Gecko, and I Am Great, and the Super Conks.
Yeah, and over on the other side, we got EE4s by Angel and Kuzak, and Bat Chat by Hokatroma, and then we have an IS-7 by Carlo, 2 Super Conks by BDM and Garleon, and then finally a 5A by Asterion.
Asterion.
I like that name, Asterion. I don't know what it means, but I like it.
Let's go to battle.
Yeah.
I think this guy in Twitch chat waving hello, I think that is Smacked. If I if I get that wrong, I'm pretty good with some of these gamer ebonics that we have to. Yeah, Smacked, and with a Q, D, Smacked.
Yeah, I'd say Smacked. Waving at us. So this is going to be interesting for those of you that have been watching the GTL format a lot on Ravaged. Not having that extra tank is. We're going to see how both teams kind of adjust to that.
Well, and another big thing on with this format, there is a free tank max now, so you could have 3 supercars,
Yes,
which is
exactly.
which is a huge advantage.
Huge. Yes. Now,
So
always we've noticed here is that kind of that south spawn is sometimes you'll get like one tank dumped down there on that J line. Like both teams are
Miles
rotating
got
very quickly out of that.
yeah,
Yeah, he's in a.
Miles got J0, and then the Yagpans
Yeah.
got the
AC
H
Europe.
line.
Yeah, poor. They took the 2 slowest tanks on their team and they gave them the worst spawn. Thanks, RNG. Yeah.
All right, so here comes Great, Jolly Gecko, both stacked side by side. 5As now, yet again, we're going to say, I'm going to tell you this, if you get the 5A in a certain position, the 5A is more dominant than the Super Conch in the HE department.
Yeah. And one thing you see already from AMD is a heavy field presence. They got 5 tanks out there. They do have, you know, a bit of an overmatch if they want to take it or if they realize it.
Right.
3 tanks by Vortex are still up there on the E line. Let's see if they push up and over the cap or if they're content to sit there.
Mouse and Yagpan spilling up the hole, tag teaming it up. Mouse drives over the wall. You gotta love it. I am Hulk, hear me roar. The Mouse is just driving over everything.
Yeah, and look at the Jaggaroo is side scraping off of the mouse. That's awesome.
McQuack pulled off an 746 off the commander's hatch of the Jaggaroo. GG's.
Yeah, I saw that. That is outstanding aiming.
Nail rack getting ammo racked.
A little bit of push here coming from AMD, but it's kind of getting stalled.
Right.
And you can't push with 2 tanks. You got to push with all your tanks.
McQuack goes down. I just saw that. That allows Great to now get up and over. 705 is now putting on more pressure. Batchat, I think,
EDM is a one-shot in his super conch there, but they can't quite get the kill shot on him, which is keeping that super conch's gun in the game on the ramp.
Trying to get a good, I don't know if I can get a good enough camera angle to get both fights on.
Well, this Batchat is Polka Trauma back here is just farming for free.
Yeah, Niltrack finally starts paying attention, puts a shot in, but BDM picking that one up.
Done. Vortex did a very good job in the field countering this kind of, I want to call it like a slow push.
Straw Hat then rotated back. He was back there with the Yagpans and the Mouse. They're now pushing across AMD.
Honestly, if Vortex pushed into the cap right now with their 2 tanks on the E line, they might have a chance of actually taking this.
Right.
But they're letting that Mouse and Jaggaroo sneak up on them. And I just don't think that's a good fight for them. Oh, good focus there. E4 goes down. Carlo's in big trouble now. Great's face hugging him right there, but he's a one-shot. Carlo's a one-shot. Great's a one-shot. Carlo goes down.
And as much damage is going on, I mean, AMD just has theirs, the tank lead. They finally get the Batchat out. Can they get Straw Hat here?
That was key.
Oh,
it goes down.
Jaggaroo.
Yeah.
Bounces.
Still have a Jaggaroo. I mean, you still have a Mouse with over 2,000 hit points left at the end of a match. That's just, I don't care where you're at. That's going to be a pain in the ass.
Oh yeah, that most definitely. All right, do some damage spread here. Over on the Vortex side of the world, here we go. Let me go ahead and swap these guys' slides. Get the scoreboard a rocking. Vortex coming out there 3K out of Asterion. Not bad. Garleone coming out there 28.56. BDM 27.05. Lewis Angel coming in there with a 25.74. Vortex was bringing the pain. AMD just had a lot more hit points. A lot more hit points.
Yeah.
Jolly coming out there doing a great job, 27.95. I am great, 27.75 through kill. Great job, I am great. There's a stellar game for that gentleman. Icky Sticky coming out there 705 with blocking 4,340 damage and doing 25 dirty 25-26 damage. Great job, Icky Sticky.
4K blocked in a 7v7 match. That's outstanding.
Yeah. Right.
Well, I bring a mouse when so know if I can block all that damage.
Right. Straw Hat there in his IS-7, 2 kills, 24.57. Goku coming in there with the Yagi Pans, 22.37, blocking 490. And then here comes the Mouse with the 17.68, 2 kills, and he only blocked 490.
Yeah. No, I liked what AMD did there, but I also felt like Vortex had their chance. And it's like, there's a time and a point in a match where the other team, if they take advantage of it, and I just felt like if they, instead of sitting there trying to trade with the Mouse and the Jaggaroo to push over the cap, that probably would have got them the W.
Right.
And it's one of the things
we're capping
about,
the roster
the way
12
that,
tonight, right?
Right.
Yeah. It's one of the things about Ravage Capital, with the way that this map is designed in the layout of Paris with that big building there, that memorial building, it kind of divides the map in two with just that little corridor through the cap. And if you can figure out where the overmatch is on either side, either the north or the south of that, and take advantage of that with the majority of your tanks, I'm not saying every time it's a W, but it definitely gives you an advantage as a caller.
Right. There's your pro tip for the evening from the man himself, Dis.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in. WNF's Hour 2. You know what's crazy? I want to get maybe some responses on this and maybe talk to you guys. Because some of you guys, some of the moderators are West Coasters also. A possible bringing back the third hour of WNF.
Oh, wow.
So I was going to bring that up in the staff chat, up to all you guys. So actually, we would not be going any earlier. We're going one more hour later to give those West Coast teams a big shot.
The time to, yeah.
Right. So
a lot of people are getting home from work and stuff like that, and they gotta get some dinner, talk to the family before they get on tanks. They can't just be busting in the door and doing Wednesday night fights.
I'm wondering if we change, we blow the format completely out of the water, what we're doing now, and we go back to a 3-hour WNF, but this time go 9, 10, 11 p.m. Eastern.
All right, they're going to start picking their tanks. The timer's running.
All right, so
nice.
we figured there at 11 p.m. Eastern, you would still be looking at, what, 9 p.m. West Coast?
No, 11 p.m. Eastern is 8 p.m. West Coast.
A 3-hour difference, yeah.
3-hour difference.
3-hour time difference.
So I think maybe we could get some more teams shown.
Yeah.
So you're saying what, 9 p.m. to midnight window for Eastern time?
Yeah, so it'd be, the show would probably end midnight.
It looks like AMD has all their tanks up, so I'll go through the AMD side with Gecko bringing out the Jaggaroo. We have IS by Straw Hat, 2 705As, Sticky Icky, who is throwing up that 4K block with Nilrak, ACU in the Mouse, and then double Super Conks by Jolly Gecko and Great.
Nice.
You said Sticky Icky instead of Icky Sticky.
A little dyslexia there. I I was
it's like,
channeling my inner Snoop Dogg there.
I mean, it's like Waggles. I call him Wigwag instead of Waggles Wiggles. I call him Wigwag.
Yeah. Sticky.
But yeah,
Sticky
so,
icky. I think they knew who I was talking about there, Chaos.
Hey, you're the teacher. I was just making sure.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see what type of reaction we get in the text. Anybody be?
Yeah. I'm also interested in, you were talking about maybe bringing back the Friday Blitz, which that's also intriguing too.
So Blitzkrieg, I know a lot of teams have been waiting for the return of it, and I'm going to be working with Too Legit. He wants to start doing some work with WNF and opening up Blitzkrieg. So you may want to comment
30
twice a
seconds.
week.
Oh yeah, my wife has said I love that.
Right?
Between scrimming and matches every other night.
Oh, here comes Vortex. 10 seconds going to be coming up.
Come on, get your tanks up there, guys.
All right, so we got a 5A, a pair of Super Conks, an E3, IS7. So Carlo coming to the E3, and that's it. Launch it is right.
Time is up.
Launch.
Yeah, we got to launch it. Oh boy.
You're taking too long. When that timer, you got to launch it right off the bat, man.
I was getting there.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't mess around with the timer.
Yep,
We've and this is why also it's even, obviously we're not uber strict unless we're running like an actual GTL match, but I mean it's good practice for tournaments is get your timer down and get your tanks called.
right. Because then some are not as forgiving. Some of those guys have the phone in front of them and the A button ready, because you have to kind of typically if you have more than one person, in the room that are not spectated, you have to hit A twice, and a lot of those guys are doubled. It's crazy. When it comes to wargaming, those guys are not going to screw around. So always leave yourself a little bit as wiggle time.
Funny now that they flip sides here. The Jaggaroo by AMD spawned way down in the J2 position, so.
No love for the Germans.
No love. They just toss you out there, right, man?
Straw Hat. Oh, Sticky. Taking a hit. What was that, Super Conk? A little bit of HE being flung at Straw Hat.
I would almost say, being down a tank, I would group everything together and just push field or push either E line. I would just make a choice.
Right.
I don't think I'd spread as much as Vortex has chosen to do.
Well, and like this, in this occasion right here, they're going to spot this here very soon. They already know the Mouse is out there. The Yagpans is now caught out. So it's time to cut in. You have a complete 100% overmatch. And just don't make it completely obvious. Start rotating people in.
Yeah.
And then do it.
Yep.
It's an interesting choice to play the Pensacola Wagon 7 way out in the field as far as they are, though.
Yeah. And I'm thinking, I was kind of looking at that Chaos, and I had the same mindset you did. But when you drop the camera angle down, he is getting tagged there. I was thinking he was kind of maybe hold down. But the thing is, because that Conqueror up there can elevate and shoot down on him, that's why it's not a good position. That
you need too much of the Pensacola exposed where it's at.
Yeah. It does really well level, but it does not do well when tanks are above it.
Oddball.
It is interesting that AMD is playing this so patiently. They don't seem like they're in any rush, even though they're one tank up to start the match.
G-Kill's been waiting a long time for Blitzkrieg, huh?
Right. Man, honestly, the 5A Vortex needs to just go ahead and rotate out of there. There's no reason to be.
Yeah, I don't know what the benefit is right now.
See, that takes Straw Hat with his IS-7 and push him. Just push the flank and get in behind him. He's mobile enough.
Yeah, exactly. The IS-7 is a tank you could rotate out of the battle. Yes, you're giving up the E3, but you got to take a gamble when you're down a tank.
Mm-hmm.
But those guys are definitely putting in damage. Yagpan's down to 92 hit points, and the Mouse is down half health.
They're trading really well. That's why I don't understand from AMD why AMD isn't being a little bit more.
They got the overmatch. They need
here.
to just push and execute it.
Another good hit from Great on into the ammo rack of Terrell.
Yeah. Oh, and down goes the E3.
Now they're gonna start moving.
No, yeah, maybe now's the time. Terrell
Yeah,
is
that's
in
705. Nilrak's gonna
big
take a
trouble.
705 at full health and push.
Yeah, down goes the super conk on the ramp for Vortex.
There goes the Panzerkopf login.
Yep. Katroma back here in his 5A is just kind of backing up. There's not a whole lot he can do. They're pushing in on him. AMD's brought everything over the cap.
It's interesting though. He's running, but he turned his ass to the 705A, which doesn't.
All right, there we go. Asturion, man, he's fighting them up as long as he can. Finally does go down. Go back on over here. The 5A is taking it to Nilrak. Oh, fire. There's another good shot. Nilrak. Oh, Straw Hat tried to go for a quick shot. Looks like, let me live. I just want a 1v1. There it is. Straw Hat's taking that one. There we go, and it's very apparent that the party has crashed. I have to rejoin. All right, so here we go. Over on the Vortex side of the world, Hulk in that 5A did throw out 25.08. Carlo coming in there with the 33.65 and his E3 blocking 33.30. So almost equaling his alpha output was his damage block. Asturion and his IS-7 coming there with the 2K and blocking 3K. GG's, great job coming out of there. Over there on the AMD side of the world, here we go. Goku just couldn't get nothing going on with that Yagpans. The E3 was farming him to death. Nilrak coming in there at 705 with 3K, 39 damage. Straw Hat and his IS-7 coming in there blocking 1600, doing 1888. So let's go up top here. I am great, 3678, blocking 560, getting 2 kills. And then Jolly Gecko and his super conk outdoing. He says, all right, yep, I got to outdo you, great. 2 kills, 4,219 damage, blocking 2,800. GG's, great job going out to Jolly Gecko. Here we go. All right. Returning this, give me just 1 second, and I will get the scoreboards updated. everything kind of just went to interesting. Party broke. Alrighty. There we go. Alright, just a couple moments here, guys. There we go. Back.
There he is.
All right. There we go. Just being crazy, crazy chats, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing all right. We did a little damage rundown. Had some fun there. And I think we're
Just
ready to
keeping
rock
the
and
chat
roll in
going while we
Berlin.
wait for you to come back.
Yep, we're good. Sorry, I'm trying this new beta version in. It's got new buttons. And trying to learn all this new stuff. All right. Berlin. Some interesting. Has definitely some interesting strats. I've seen people play
Oh, yeah.
field. I've seen people play 890. So let's see how they're gonna run it. Ooh, we got a mouse on the AMD side.
I'm expecting a 9-line brawl with that lineup.
Right.
I mean, that's the one thing you again, when you start having 7 tanks, the difference with that 8 tank is that option that it gives you
Right.
to do something different. And when you have 7, you kind of just ready everything up, group them together, and then push at the other team on these big city maps.
Well, do you want to go ahead and go down AMD, and then once Vortex is all
Sure.
good?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We got Goku there, and great, both in IS-7s. Two 705As coming out with Icky Sticky, not Sticky Icky, and Nilrak. Mouse in, I had to get that right, with Perfect Pony, and two Super Conks with Jolly Gecko and AC 1.
Vortex answers with the Mouse also, and Macto. Fructose Rope coming in there, E4. Lewis Angel, Asterion, Bolton IS-7s, BDM Carlo, Super Conks. One more pick. What does it be? What does it be? 4005? Nope. Hulk in the 705A.
What? I would have liked to see 4005. That could be interesting.
All right, we'll go ahead and go to battle early since they're all ready to go.
Yeah,
Ask
might as
them.
well.
I mean, it's one of those, yes, if it's cool, we can launch, because the thing with the timer system is I mean, they have that much time to...
You could deselect.
Yeah, everybody...
Yeah, they could deselect.
I mean, all AMD would do is be like, nice lineup, we're going to go completely mobile.
Eh,
You know.
we got 30 seconds left anyways. We can let it run out.
I would say the way this is lined up right now, it's all set up for a big brawl. Prove me wrong.
I think you got this one.
Yeah.
Yep.
It has all the looks.
Right. I just
That was all the
got
looks of a
feeling.
street fight.
I mean, you know, if you start the one a 50B and a machine, or you know, you sneak a bat chat, then I'm like, okay, there's something up here.
Right. The label is definitely shown that unless some people like a mouse spawns at like J2 and Alpha 3, this could be, I'm figuring a total 7 through 0 dominated battle.
Yeah. Yeah. That battle in the middle in that square, kind of where you got, I guess, EF7, that's a hard place to fight because it's so open. There's not really, I mean, there is a little bit of undulations in that middle of the map where you could kind of get hull down, but there's just so many angles you can get picked apart on.
So Mao's one to get screwed. Perfect. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
You get the Alpha 3
Yeah.
spot. And
Yeah.
Mao's gets K3 spot on Vortex side.
Wow.
That's-
Vortex really got lucky if they want to push that 9 line. Or a
Yeah, AMD. AMD, they're
Yeah.
they're already down it. Dude, before the Mao,
Yeah,
before Vortex, let's see here. Before Vortex's mouse passes J7, I'm willing to say AMD is going to be past F.
Well, and this, you know, this has allowed Vortex to get their team together pretty tightly. They should, if they play their cards right, they could get an overmatch. But notice what AMD's doing. AMD's holding back at that E line and waiting for the rest of their forces to catch up. I actually think that's a really smart move. Oh, look at this push through the middle of the square here by Vortex.
If Maus would rotate a little bit, he would have open shots like 4 days.
The thing is, if you spot the mouse, did they spot the mouse, or is the mouse unspotted?
Maus is unspotted.
AMD's
I
mouse.
believe the mouse is still unspotted.
Right.
If you spot that mouse, you have to go for the overmatch. You have a 6v7. And leave the mouse out of the game.
Right. Why isn't Mouse scoot up just a little? Now, Vortex is going to get to rotate completely in, so Nilrak should get some spots here for proxy. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
He's going to go down.
Now
at
they're putting
Fructose.
fire down.
Mouse is pushing in now.
Jolly
There we go.
Gecko. Yeah,
Here
see,
comes
that's what we
Mouse.
needed, yeah. Now he can farm for free.
Right.
That E4 is
4
turning its head
days.
and giving its butt now This E4 should go down.
So the IS-7's Icky Sticky with the 705, they're trying to hold it down. Unfortunately,
Oh.
Icky Sticky's trying to side scrape to a whole bunch, and Holka has his complete side.
Yeah.
Oh, Vortex aside, their E4s ain't gonna get farmed. They played it smart and traded, and Superconk moved up to protect the E4.
Yeah, yeah. They swapped that out really nicely. The problem is they're still giving their side, and that's, you know.
Vortex realized they had an
Who knows?
overmatch.
Yeah,
Vortex
and
not
they're
pushing.
jumping on that, and they need to push this IS-7. They almost need to ignore the other IS-7. I don't like the idea of splitting. Just go after Great and get Great out. There he goes. He goes down. They took down both.
All right, now tables have
And,
turned. Jolly Gecko is now going to be.
Yeah.
ACR goes down.
Yep.
I don't think.
And it's just
I think the Maus needed to be a little bit more on the
Yeah,
front of AMD.
aggressive.
Right.
Yeah, it's a little too far out of the fight, and it's not a mobile enough tank to get in the fight when you need it. I mean, I got hats off to Vortex. Vortex did a really nice job of recognizing overmatches. One, switching out tanks, and two, realizing where the threat was and keeping pressure on the threat. So good job to Vortex on that one.
Yes, sir. There we go, Vortex on the board, making it a game now. AMD coming out there, Jolly Gecko and the Super Conk, 2579, great job. Maus did throw out 2146, did block 1250. Let's see what the Maus over on this side of Mac Toe did, 2857, blocking 1790. BD coming in there, Super Conk, 2768. A lot of over 2K here, a lot of over 2Ks. But the winner chicken dinner.
Really great damage spread.
Right.
Yeah.
Completely. Carlo
Good,
coming in there. Super
good
Conk.
job.
30, 35, 55. GG's going out to Vortex.
Yeah, absolutely. Really nice job.
The Bloopy Duck showing his love for the Maus.
Let's see if Vortex here can do a little rinse and repeat. That could make this really interesting if they can take this thing to Ghost Town.
Right.
AMD always seems to have a new trick up their sleeve, so I think that the mouse spawning so far away and then figuring out what to kind of do with that mouse to make it productive, I think kind of hamstrung their idea or their strat. I don't know if that was the original location for the mouse.
All right, gents, timer's running. They can pick their tanks.
Man, kind of seeing. Okay, so if I was seeing some of the tanks that they brought out, man, 57 heavies would have a ball on this.
Oh, yeah. Well, and I would have to say for Vortex, the way they sub out, you're absolutely right. That could be a devastating combo, you know, to get that clip out, ball to the back, and do it again.
Right. Wash, rinse, and repeat. I mean, if you have a Mouse's scenario type like that, so you're looking, you know, the 57 can hide behind the billboard all day long. So, I mean, we're not talking huge speed difference here. So, if you're bringing heavy metal, man, I'd be like one IS-7, 2 57 heavies, or even just one 57 heavy, I think would make a huge mountain of difference.
Yeah. Something you can kind of keep in the back it can get that clip off and you can still protect it. You don't always have to go. I always feel like some teams decide that, well, let's just try to land the big alpha shot, you know, where we can drop that 800 or 1,000 damage.
Right.
You can get there other ways, and using something like a 57 on a map like this where you don't have to be uber mobile, that can work too.
Right. Another tank that would be, I think, is a good pick for this one, but is very limited. Not many people have it. The 113. I think the 113
Sure.
could be a beast on this map too, just for its mobility and its ability to really skirt a lot of those. There's a lot of just piles of dirt that it can just poke out, slide around,
Sure.
go hold down.
Those heat shells are filthy on it. Good
Right.
alpha. Yeah.
AMD Yagpans out of Goku, Straw Hat I Am Great, and IS7's Icky Sticky, and Nilrak 705A's, Icyore and the Mouse, and Jolly Gecko Super Conk.
Yeah, we got an E4 with Fruticose Rope and 2 IS7s with Angel and Asterion, 705A with Hoka Troma, Mouse, Maketo, and 2 Super Conks, BDM and Carlo.
All right, so
All
looks
right, we'll
like-
let the timer run out. There's only 10 seconds left.
Cool.
So I'm looking here, first playoff victory in the books in the GTL. Corrupt versus AWD. Corrupt wins it 3-1. All kill.
Nice. Wow, congratulations to Corrupt.
While Berlin's locking it in here really fast. Oh, thank you. Other GTLs updates going on. Playoffs, Immortals versus TG, Nightmare versus 2nd Panzer Division, Panda versus Selva, L7 versus 8, KMD versus Punished, PPW versus On Your 6, HN versus Decoy, and then Ready 5 versus CZR. Good luck to all the teams that are participating in this year's playoffs NA Division. I'm rooting for all of you guys. To the map at hand. All right, who gets the lucky dog spawn? Well, apparently AMD is going out. They're taking their Yagpans and Mouse and heading. What would that be? Westbound?
It could be coming center line. Yeah, it would be westbound. But it looks like they're all converging on middle, like 6-7 line.
Yeah, they're definitely grouping before they decide what they're doing. And again, I think that's a smart choice. Again, when you only got 7 tanks and your idea is to push as a unit, you want to get everybody there. But look where the mouse is going. The mouse is going in a different direction than the rest of the team. So I think maybe they want to
Boom,
get that
Amarak
mouse
shot.
in that.
Nice shot, Carlo. One round sent out, and instantly Amarak's Jolly Gecko. I was over his shoulder. I was planning that, watching that shot come down.
Wow. Looks like they want to use that mouse again. I want to say like in that maybe that F5 position.
Yeah, that
It's always
gold
hard to tell
six,
because the mouse
yeah.
is moving so freaking slow.
It looks like he's going to take diagonal road, so he's just mirroring what he did last game.
Yeah. Again,
Well-
I wasn't a big fan of that, so maybe they'll prove me wrong.
He's
But,
lit. They know where he's at.
and look how far back the super conch of Jolly Gecko is, kind of side scraping way back here on the J line.
That is pushing.
It's
that
just,
is- yeah, that's pushing the accuracy distance on a super conch.
well,
Ooh.
and it's also
Ooh,
inviting that
ooh.
overmatch. Ooh,
Nice double taps.
Gecko definitely took some damage there. So did Great. Another double tap. Really good focus fire by Vortex here in their super conchs.
Right. They need to get the 705 and the IS7 of AMD needs to get in the fight. They need to get Probably rotate
I would go
around.
for a rotation, right? Yeah, as just to say,
Get them out of there.
for
They're
both
not-
teams, I would rotate.
Yeah, get the 7. They need to rotate down with Sticky Icky. If they can get lower, because Asturion and Fructose are just, they've got them locked down there.
Yeah, they're doing. Yeah, you're not doing much. Your trades aren't working. They got a big mouse. They got a mouse anchoring that position. So Vortex now can rotate. So they leave the mouse. They'll leave. And here comes a little rotation also by AMD into the plaza or the square. But meantime,
There's some cap pressure being applied now from AC Yor. So now Vortex they have to push, and Sticky Icky's the target. He went out way too far, and his team is not able to give him.
Gecko.
He's done. There's no one there to help him either.
now let's see if Angel's making a run down the EF line from the west side of the map. If you get that IS-7 in a hull down position, that's going to be a tough tank to dig out. And he's already dropping shots down the line, getting cap resets.
Icky's down to 11. Vortex looking good.
Oh, he goes down. And they have an overmatch completely now on the 705A and Straw Hat.
Right. And there's
The mouse is a one shot on the cap. Yeah, it's. Here comes the push on to Straw Hat.
Down goes the mouse.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Straw Hat now clinging on to life. Nilrak at the same.
Yeah.
Looks like Hulk's going to leave. Carlo, nope. Nilrak goes down. We're going to go to a game 5, boys.
Yeah, AMD needed to make a push somewhere, and instead they just kind of rolled out to the middle of the cap and decided to trade, but they left themselves open to getting shot from 3 different angles, 3 different sides.
Well, they divided their forces. They didn't concentrate in one area and make a concentrated push. They got flanked from every different angle.
Yeah. I was just surprised that they went with the same strategy with the mouse again and put that mouse in that little diagonal spot, kind of mirroring what they did before. It didn't really work for them, and it didn't really work for them again this time.
I tell you, that little corner spot would be a dirty, dirty spot for 57 heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that distance,
Well,
it's going to be super accurate. It's not.
Yeah.
It's well within.
And
the
it can
300
tuck
meters.
away.
Right.
I've used a strat definitely on the north side where we've used a 57 like that, and it can be very effective, and it's fast enough to boogie. Wow, good damage there by Vortex.
Yeah, let's do that real fast. Nothing. AMD just couldn't get nothing rolling. So Vortex just had Farm City.
Look at the super conks.
Right. 44-22, 2 kills out of Carlo. Blocking 800, BDM blocking 1500, putting up 2455. The Mouse with 3K and 3 kills and blocking 1870. So putting in some work.
That's how you use the mouse. That was a great spot for the mouse, by the way.
Right. That was a good anchor point. All right, GG's. We're going to game 5. Oh man, tonight's been awesome. I'm loving it. I love seeing all these game 5s.
Hey. You know what? And I got the hats off to Vortex going down 2-zip to AMD and then bouncing back on and they wanted Ravage Capital. Their second pick was Berlin, and they took both of them. So
right.
I'm super stoked about Vortex right now, and just good stuff out of them, man.
Yes, sir. Alrighty, here we go. Last game of the evening. Thank you for everybody that's tuned in. Big Slice, thanks for coming out, participating and having fun. Spartan, Smacked, Big Slice, Oddball, Chaos, one of the moderators, he's out there talking. J-Man, Too Legit, LaFloofy Duck, Berserker. The list is going to get, let's see here. C Cook was up in the house.
Darkness. Yeah. Echo was in there tonight.
Warbands, a lot of people. Fawn was out. Hoydra, if you're still watching, Go It Alone. A lot of great people come out. Love seeing it. Super, super pumped.
Yeah. Very cool.
And we can't
Love
forget
from
about
Beaver there.
Beaver.
All right, I have to ask, who the heck is the Foofy Sniper Deco?
That's Ducko.
Ducko, sorry, not Deco. Ducko. Who's Ducko?
Ducko. It's a friend of ours, of me and Beavers. That's Foofy Sniper Ducko.
That's quite the tag there.
Right? So Ducko there, he tunes in quite a bit when I do the daytime streams, which once my kids go to school, the daytime streams begin. And we're going to cover everything from, I don't know, talking tanks to talking about everything. Oh my God, look at the German steel come out on AMD side.
I know, I was waiting for you to make a comment, but the double mouse and Jaggaroo, oh my goodness.
So are they going to bring a pair of E100s to match up with it?
Yeah. No, I just want to see the 4005 now to match up with the double super conks on the other side.
Right.
Then it's the perfect night, right?
Ooh, 50B.
Mm-hmm.
So Spartan was asking, is there any giveaways tonight, or are you all holding off on giveaways right now?
We're waiting until we get the codes straightened out from Wargaming. We don't want to give out codes that don't work, so Wargaming has to just straighten out their end, and then we'll be giving out tanks again.
Right. Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
AMD rolling out Perry Yag Pans. Straw Hat coming out with the IS-7. I am great in the machine. Nilrack, ACOR, Mises, sorry. And
Mises.
Mises.
Mises some more sir with a 50B, Icky Sticky, what up?
Woo! I bet that lineup has Vortex head spinning right now. Because I feel like, damn, what do you
We've
do with
only
that?
got 30 seconds
The one
to
thing you
figure
guys
this
say,
out.
yeah, it's slow. I would go uber mobile and bring lots of heat.
Oh, don't end it like this,
20
Vortex.
seconds.
Come on.
Come
Get
on,
those tanks
Vortex.
up.
10 seconds.
Oh, come on, Vortex.
Just give him an extra. Come on. Come on, give him a boost in the ass, Vortex. One more tank.
There
it
go.
is. 1, 2. There it is. Got them all on there.
All right.
I'll go through their lineup once they pop up.
Yep, go ahead and launch it out of here.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we don't want to end a game 5.
No,
on
7
a
on 3 is not fun.
down a tank. That boo. But honestly, if I saw that lineup thrown at me, I might hesitate as a caller calling tanks up. All right, so on the Vortex side, we have that E4 coming out by Rope, 430U by Asterion, IS-7 by Carlo, 2 Super Conks by Makedo and BDM, Angel in a 5A, also Holcatrama. So, right out of the gate, I want to see where that German heavy armor is going. Where they just set that stuff up. It might take a little while to get there, so you want to grab a beer or a cup of coffee. Might have time to go get it.
Sorry about that. You're going to see crazy camera work there. I was answering Big Slice about the YouTube. It's going to end up being archived on YouTube, so it'll be going up. It looks like Restream is not sending the API data over to YouTube, but we will get that completely re-straightened up for next week.
Interesting here, AMD is really just hunkering all of that stuff into kind of like one grid square. And notice what they've put the 50B up on the hill with Icky Sticky in its 50B. to play Overwatch, and the scout tank is the machine. Great, which that actually makes sense. You can use the machine as a scout, especially if you put optics or binocs on it.
The mobile wall is now almost in the fight.
Yeah. Ooh.
430.
Nilrak takes a.
Yep.
Yeah.
A superheat.
Oh, he's given the side of his mouse, and now he's giving the butt to
Oh.
Super Conks in the 5As. You can't do that.
Yep, he went the wrong way and he thought he could cut over. You're in a mouse, homie, not an ATV.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a negative. Do they want to get up where they can use this? No, they had to bring the 50B off the hill. But look where Great is. Great is in a position that if they wanted to jump him,
Right. He's really.
this could be the game.
Right.
Which they're doing right now.
Right. And
I
now
don't-
we're back to why would he put himself?
Oh.
So, and, I think he's having connection
I think
issues.
his engine must be dead. Yeah, he's a good tanker, and that doesn't make sense.
I think maybe he had some connection red bar issues. He pulled up in there and it
Yeah.
did not agree with
It
him.
looked like his tank just wasn't responding. It looks like he tried to turn it and just like went into a wall. So Vortex has a tank advantage.
Right.
They also have a hit point advantage, clearly. Thing is, those Jagaroos can turn things around quickly. Ooh, but down goes the other mouse by AMD. They are just not having luck with those tanks tonight.
No,
They
are
didn't have luck with them on Berlin. They did not serve them well, and they're not working here on Ghost Town. And down goes the Jagaroo by Gecko. Goku.
Here come. BDM's just been farming the perfect now for a little bit here. Just
Yeah.
they got. I've never seen a team
Well.
actually survive fighting this way. I'm looking from like H5 towards the north spawn.
Yeah. Well, and they're setting up fields of fire. They're behind them. You have the little
Thank you for the
430U
follow,
with the
buddy.
Styrium. Yeah.
For the follow on.
Now Nilrak by himself, and hats off to
He's gonna get
again,
swarmed.
Vortex. Vortex coming back down 2-0, winning the next 3 games in a row. Really impressive play by them tonight.
Great job.
Yeah, it's a 3-0 by
I thought
Vortex.
they-
It's like a divisional playoff game headed for the World Series. You know, best of 5.
Yeah.
They came
Yeah,
back
I
slugging,
mean-
and now they're headed to the NL or LCS.
I honestly thought AMD was just going to run away with this thing. I'm still a little shocked.
Everybody's shouting there in the chat. They went too thick, little too thick.
Very thick.
Here we
True that.
go. Everybody on Vortex, BDM only putting up the 820, but everybody else climbing the scales. So we're just gonna go ahead and say big giant shout out. Hulk, he's definitely threw out some all tonight. He was throwing up some great damage. 34-30, 2 kills.
Yeah.
Great job for him and everybody on the Vortex side. 35 Asterion coming in there, 430U with a 3557. Great job out of that tank. So I want to give everybody a big giant shout out and thank you for coming out. Well, Chaos, do you have any kind of final words for the evening? For you?
No, sir. No, sir. It's good battles all around. It was a fun hour, minus your momentary disconnect.
Right. Well, and then Beaver's out there. He's still talking with people in the crowd. And then what are you saying tonight?
Hey, all I'm saying is that What more do you want? We had 2 matches tonight. They all went to Game 5. They were well fought by both teams. Some great strats, interesting tank lineups. Can't wait to watch some of these matches again.
Hell yeah.
Really fun. And don't forget All Soviet Night coming to a Twitch channel soon.
Yes. Yep. Most definitely. Dexter, you got anything, bud? Nope.
Is Dexter still awake?
That would be the question of the day.
Yes.
Oh, you got anything to say?
There
You
he
just woke
is.
him up.
Nope, nothing out of be. Okay, all right. So I have to say thank you to all the teams. Oh, go ahead. Oh, there he is. Okay, go ahead.
No, I kind of figured on the left it said it all for me, so.
Okay. So, big shout out to all the teams that came out tonight. Thank you guys for your time, your patience, and everything for bringing out the show for everybody to watch. Thank you for all you viewers that came out this evening and to watch us do what we do and not harshly criticize us and throw tomatoes or vegetables at us. That's always appreciative. We'll try to keep on doing what we're doing. Yet again, we're going to be talking some stuff out on Saturday. I'm probably going to be doing some streaming for the 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. hours. So come check us out Saturday night, and we'll stay tuned. We're going to be having a lot of cool stuff coming out from WNF and a lot of fun. All Soviet Night is the 28th. Come definitely check that out. We'll make some flyers.
Yes.
So we'll get some Stalin love going, and the Soviets will be putting it to you. So we'll keep you guys informed. Yet again, thanks everybody coming out. Please stay safe and don't be too salty.